Friday fun with Kia. And you know what? Kia, it's just me and you today, kid.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Last minute betting. And you know what? You know, as an honorary sports nut tonight is Kia. Bob and Kia here with your quick fix for sports betting, brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. Go and get in on the partner program, folks. It's 50% revenue share. There's a link below in the description. Yes. And if you haven't been paying attention, we got golf picks that have been on fire, Kia, and I'm talking fire. Up
That's
32
great.
units after 4 tournaments.
Wow.
32 units. Yeah, exactly. So
That's
you
awesome.
got to get in there. I got a link below in the description. And of course, you can follow Kia on X at Kia _parlay. You can follow me on X at Bob Lagrasso. And welcome, folks. Thanks for joining me. I know Justin is here because he's just incredible.
Yeah.
$120 today of esports. He's been down money this month, but I think I'm done for the day. I'm such a biker. Well, I got to tell you, I'm having a hell of a month. Yeah, I really am. It's really been fun. I am up right now. This is no kidding. After including today, which I'm down $10 today, I'm up $612 this month.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, considering that we're only into day 9. I mean, if I could do this, my goodness, I'll hit 2 grand in profit this month. And if that happens, I'll tell you what, I may eat this hat. You never know. There's John S. Batza, otherwise known as Stephen Batza or Stephen's dad. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us here in the wonderful key. Hey, by the way, let's get down to some personal business here. You had COVID. Did you have COVID or was it just the flu?
I had COVID. I was sick
Uh,
for at least about a week and a half. It was terrible. I had no voice. I couldn't talk. I was so congested, but I'm better now. So thank
your
God
kids
because
probably like that, right?
yeah, it was horrible. It was a struggle for me.
I know, but I'm sure your kids probably didn't, were happy to not hear you.
I don't know. I mean, they're the ones that always get me sick. They go to school and bring home all the germs.
Uh, put it all on the 3 like parlay. Tony was on the coffee
Indiana
show this
State.
morning, Indiana State. That was a big one for us. Uh, oh my God. You know what? I don't know. That's one sport that I don't know a lot of. 2 or more knockdowns could be interesting. Marlins -1.5 starts in 30 minutes. What do you guys think about Lakers, Bucks over 229.5? Lock of the day, but now I'm very hesitant to take it as it's gone down in value. Yeah,
You can alternate it. You can still lock it in and just, if you're not too comfortable, you can always do an alternate bet.
yeah. You know what? Here's the deal. All right. It's the NBA. It's 229.5 points. It means they got to score 230. It's 115 apiece. You know what? That should probably hit. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's just kind of the way it is. You can follow us now on X. We actually have somebody on Facebook watching now and YouTube. We'll get quite a few in here now nowadays as we're counting up the people that are on X, i.e., Twitter, following us here. New and exciting? Anything new and exciting, kiddo?
I've been doing pretty good with college basketball picks these last few days, and I'm excited because I know baseball is really, like, literally about to start soon, so I'm getting ready for that. And my Dodgers, I'm expecting them to have a blowout season. So that's
Whatever.
my good news.
I don't even want to talk about the friggin' Dodgers. I mean, why don't you just buy a championship? I mean, that's basically what you're doing. That was never the intent of the game when Abner Doubleday invented it.
I mean, we're going to see. I mean, I feel like this is their time. I'm going to speak it into existence. They're going to win the championship.
Well,
They
now hang
deserve
on.
it.
Now, deserve it? Why? Because they spent more money?
Um,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
too. Yeah. I mean, you got to
That's what
make
they
your money's
did.
worth. That too. And, also, I feel like it's their time. They fought so hard. It's kind of like the Cowboys. You know how they always make it to the end and then they choke. Same with the Dodgers, but I feel like this time they're going to do it and pull it off.
Now, that is true. You're absolutely right, Jacob. Dodgers -1.5. We've been on that for 2 years.
And it's
Okay.
still cashing.
Oh well, yeah, it's going to continue to cash.
So you
Uh,
see what I'm
Bob,
saying about Dodgers.
Bob would be the guy to drop an Abner Doubleday reference. Reference I respect. Well, yeah. I mean, that's the inventor of the game, just like James Naismith is the inventor of basketball. Okay, when they had the peach, whatever that was, basket, and they cut a hole in the bottom, and they used that to shoot the ball through. Okay, it had to start somewhere. Okay, now the Yankees have been doing this to baseball for years. They always had the highest payroll, and that's why they won a lot of championships. I mean, they basically bought Babe Ruth from the Red
Yeah.
Sox.
Well, I'm not a fan
And
of the Yankees at all. So
that's what the
yeah.
Dodgers are doing with Otani and Betts and Freeman and Yamamoto and whoever. I mean, do you realize that in a couple of years, they're going to owe these guys like 4 players $1 billion?
Yeah.
That's insane. That's an insane amount of money to be paying to play a game. Now, are these great talents? Absolutely. Okay. Why do they have this money? Well, they're in LA. It's more expensive out there. And they got a hell of a TV contract. If you gave
Yeah, it's
every
a
team the
huge
same TV
franchise.
contract, if you gave every team the same TV contract that the Dodgers have, then everybody could compete a little bit more. You know, they're what, the number 2 market in the United States. I mean, you
Yeah,
got New York, LA, and Chicago. Those are the 3 big TV markets, right? They've
pretty
got the
much.
TV contract. All right. So, you know, I mean, Clayton Kershaw, a guy who's probably going to go into the Hall of Fame, has got to be one of the worst playoff pitchers I've ever seen. Honestly, if you look at his record for his career in the playoffs, he's really not very good, you know. So, I'm sorry. I'm not a Dodgers fan. I will bet the -1.5.
They'll win you money, that's for sure.
No, it's not named the Doubleday Hall of Fame. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Have you seen the ownership group of it's like 12 dudes worth 500 billion. They sneeze at a billion. That's, you know what? He's absolutely right there. The ownership group of the Dodgers has deep, deep pockets. And they, unfortunately, that's the way the game has gone. Franchises like the Pirates, who got one hell of a pitcher and Skeens and actually have some young talent. It's hard for them to compete with the Dodgers when, you know, everybody's the Dodgers are going to get all the players because they're going to buy them. So there, I've said that. I didn't know you were such a Dodgers fan. Uh,
I love who
location.
wins me money, Bob. That's how that goes.
Whoa, now, who is this? This
Location, location, location,
location.
unfortunately.
Well, it's true. That is true. All right. So you've been watching or betting a lot of college basketball? Are you doing more spreads? You doing more totals? What have you been doing?
Spreads and money lines, and same with NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Very little props lately. I'm just need something to bet on until baseball gets here. So I've been doing a lot of hockey too. So just like a combination of hockey, college basketball, and NBA.
Okay. Yeah, which is pretty well what we've all kind of been
Yeah.
doing. No two ways about it. We've been
Well, you have
doing.
the golf. That's your little extra ad.
Oh
Cause
well, yeah. Now that's a whole different story. Tony and I are doing that. And by the way, let's see, we got one guy in the Live tournament, Answer, who's tied for the lead in our PGA event, the Arnold Palmer. Oh my goodness, take a look at who's tied for first, baby. Scotty Scheffler. Let's friggin' go. He's one of our outrights. Actually, that tournament is shaping up. I walked away from it and didn't look, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a half a dozen players in the top 20 and 9 players in the top 30. And it looks like, where is the cut going to be? It looks like only one of our guys is going to miss the cut. So that's a good thing. Yeah, golf is great. I love it. Here you go. Mark, Walter, and Todd Bowley could buy every other team just by themselves. And that's just two of the owners. Are you still going to do MLB videos with main market picks like last season? I'm not sure. I haven't been doing hockey videos like I did. Probably going to be on the dub. Uh, I've got to figure out what to do. I think Mike and I are talking about some Yerfy Nerfy videos. Uh, you got to get into them. And by the way, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen while I got you here, Kia. I don't know if you've looked at the website lately. Have you looked at OddsJam lately?
Yes.
Well, you got to love how cleaned up this looks now. Here's the positive EV page with the recommended filters on. If you want to show both sides of the bet like we used to, you can do that with that little pencil in the corner, and it will turn it into both sides. But if you don't want to look at that, if you just want the play itself, you can click that off. And the only thing you're going to see is the positive EV play as you scroll down. And on top of that, don't forget, we've got what? One click bet. One click bet will actually put this in your bet slip. You're going to see Zion under 0.5 blocks pop up right there. It's at plus 135, and it's still at plus 135. So if I want to bet that, I log in and I can bet it. You know what? Let's just do it. What do you say? Let's do it.
Sounds good.
I'm going to go ahead and do it. A live bet right now. I'm just going to put $10 on Zion under 0.5 blocks. It's a positive EV play. And we'll put 10 on it. Take your time. Yellow. Now, why is it not wanting to let me place my bet? It's going to piss me off here in a second. It's not letting me get out of my. Now, this is not an OddsJam problem. This is a BetMGM problem. Let's go players, blocks. See if I can do it from here. Zion under 0.5 blocks. It's still there. Let's put the stake in. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to do this from my phone. I guess that's what I'll do. here I was wanting to show you guys how cool it would be to use this. And I'm having a little problems with BetMGM right now on the computer. So I use it on my phone. Anyway, positive EV is looking very cleaned up and what have you. Looking great. Do you have a few legs for a college basketball parlay? Well, of course we do. He's saving the free trial for the start of the baseball season. All right, that's cool. You're missing out on spring training, Justin. 21-8-2, up 16.78 units so far this MLB spring. That's Tony there. He is up on that. So, but Tony's picking a lot of games on a daily basis. All right, college basketball. Let's take a look at what's on the slate tonight, Kia, and let's pick a parlay. All right.
Okay.
Let's start. We've got Ball State and Bowling Green. We could start with that, and we can just do money lines. I'm going to go first. I'm going to take the Bowling Green Falcons on the money line. I'm going to add that to my parlay right now. In the corner, it turns purple. Bowling Green is up. Now, I'm going to go to the next game. You know what? Eastern Michigan and Central Michigan. Let's pull it up here and let me go ahead and share my screen here. We've got comments like crazy out here, these guys. Somebody there to pick you up. Central Michigan, the Chippewas are the favorite. Money line or point spread, Kia?
I'll just do the money line with that game.
Okay. Let's do it. Stevie B likes some Stevie B parlays. VCU and Dayton.
I definitely like Dayton, of course.
Okay. All right.
We can take them for the spread.
We can get the spread at -8 or -8.5. Let's go 8. -8. How many legs we got here now? 1, 2, 3. And we are up to plus 264. Let's do a Stevie B parlay. Let's keep going. Evansville and Drake. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be on Drake for sure. And I'll take Drake at -14. And I'll add that to the parlay. And that's 4 legs for a Stevie B parlay that's got us up to plus 594 on Circa. Let's go 2 more. Ohio and Miami of Ohio. Let's see who is the favorite in this. We're picking nothing but favorites here, folks. Did you notice that? Ohio is favored over Miami of Ohio. I mean, money line?
I think the money line value is still pretty good for that game, so we can do the money line.
Yeah, in a parlay, it should work out really, really well. That gives us 5 picks, which I'm not sure where that's going to put us. Ooh, plus 979. And let's push it to one more degree. One more degree. VMI and East Tennessee State. These are a lot of smaller conferences, smaller schools. East Tennessee State, the big favorite. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and take them on the point spread at -17.5. And here is your Stevie B parlay. Bowling Green money line, Central Michigan money line, Dayton -8, Drake -14, Ohio money line, East Tennessee State -17.5, plus 1961. Let's add it, and we got us a banger of a parlay going here, folks. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, who want to refresh? MGM usually fixes it. Too late now. I like VCU to cover. Okay, JP, thank you. Appreciate that very much. 75. College baseball parlay. Tony, you're the only one who can come up with a college baseball parlay. I mean, he knows more about college baseball than anybody I know. Okay. The only thing I could say about college baseball is, they play with aluminum bats. So, whatever. Hey, back in my day, I played as a kid baseball with a wooden bat. We didn't have aluminum bats in Little League. Now everybody's got them. Stanford, Hawaii, run it up late night, baby. Okay. All right. You got it, brother. You got it. Nothing, the NHL's got a little bit of action going on tonight. Not anything outstanding. Red Wings, Coyote, Minnesota, Colorado, Dallas, Anaheim, Winnipeg, Seattle. The trade deadline is over in the NHL. And that's one thing that we probably need to kind of check here. Okay. So the Devils traded Tyler Toffoli to the Jets for 2 draft picks. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. You know what? Let me share this. Check it out. Evgeny Kuznetsov got traded to the Hurricanes by the Capitals. Matthew Dumba got traded to the Lightning by the Coyotes. Zucker traded to the Predators by the Coyotes. Okposo traded to the Panthers by the Sabres. Man. And the Golden Knights, the Stanley Cup champions, got Tomas Hertl. Tomas Hertl is the guy, one of the best players on the Sharks. So as I'm looking at this here right now, and the Penguins traded Jake Gensel to the Hurricanes. Duclair is now on the Lightning by the Sharks. Holy cow. Jake Allen was traded to the Devils from the Canadiens. I don't know what the Devils are doing. I really don't. Pat Maroon was traded to the Bruins by the Wild. Eric Johnson traded to the Flyers by the Sabres. And that is about it. I got to be honest with you. It's not as busy as it was last year at the trade deadline. So there you go. Rumors for Boston are that Olmark got traded and turned it down because of location. Pretty awkward now if he stays. Absolutely. I don't know why you're thinking about trading him. Okay. He was a great goaltender last year. No two ways about it. All right, Kia. You know what? Let's get to who's balling, who's pucking. Give me a player if it's who's balling. I'm going to go first. Okay. And I'm actually going to go to who's pucking. And I got to figure out you know what? I'm going to go to this Winnipeg Seattle game that is late. We're going to puck tonight. Here we go. Who's pucking tonight? I do like Winnipeg in this game, and I'm going to go for player saves. Brossois, I am going to take him over 26.5 saves. It looks like minus 105 on DraftKings. That's who's pucking. That's who I'm going to go with. And now your turn. Are you balling or pucking?
I'm gonna do who's balling since I've been doing a lot of pucking lately.
All right.
Let's see.
You tell me the game, we'll find a player.
I was looking at the Miami Heat and OKC game, and I was thinking about going with Shy for his points.
Okay, who we got now?
Shy Julius Alexander.
Oh, Gilgeous Alexander. SGA. Gilgeous. That's who we like. Everybody calls him SGA.
Yeah, I like SGA better because his name is like A. Or just Shy, because that's a tongue twister there.
Sheesh. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, players' points. You want to take SGA on his points? Let me find him. And there he is, SGA. Ooh, over 30.5 points tonight. You like that?
I do. I think he's going to have a great game today.
All right, let's do it.
My gut feeling.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, there you go. There's another pick. We got that in there. We are always here with we're either balling or pucking every single night and last minute betting, folks. Great show tonight, Kia. Thank you for joining me. You know I love it when you come on the show.
Thanks for having me.
You got to start making it every week. Okay, we got to figure this out. Okay,
definitely.
All right, sounds good. Let's go make some money. Thank you all for joining me. You know, Tony and Justin and Mr. Batsa, Wona, JT, Wona, Jacob Trainer, my Dodgers -1.5 boy. Jacob and I discovered that bet, by the way. Peace.